Hey guys, this is Sun, and if you don't know, yes, I do have blonde hair, and I've been blonde for 2 months now, and most of you guys already know that. Well, I have blunt bangs, and most of you guys know that too. So today I'm going to show you guys how I cut my blunt bangs, and there are different ways to cut it, so this is just my way. And you know how last time I used this razor comb? I am not going to use it this time, because I don't need to, since I'm not swiping it to the side. I am just cutting straight, and my bangs are actually layered too. It's not like straight across, because that would look a little choppy. Mine are layered blunt bangs, and they are growing long, so that's why I'm going to cut them. Today I'm only using scissors. These are actually more professional scissors and not my school scissors, but I had another black pair that worked better, that had that felt better to the cut, but these are the ones I have now. I have a spray bottle, and if you didn't know, if you wet your hair before you cut your hair, it does appear longer, but you just have to keep that in mind, because when you cut your hair dry, it can actually damage your hair, because you're cutting it and you can split your own ends, especially if you are using a hair or comb razor, then it will damage your hair. So this is my hair right now. I will part it with a comb. This is a rat tail comb that I used last time for my side swept bangs. So I already parted my hair and just left my bangs in front and tied everything in the back. I am going to separate my hair in 2 layers, because it would be easier that way, and so the top layer would be shorter than the bottom layer. So I am going to layer it off. So here's the top layer, and clip that out of the way. And then you gotta make sure not to cut straight across, because when you put it down, you want it to frame your face, so you want it to go kind of like a triangle this way. So the middle would be shorter, and then the outer corners would be longer. And so I start one side at a time, and I try to make it even. And that's because I have so much hair, and I don't want to do all of it at the same time. I don't want to just cut straight across. So here I would just cut it and trim it how much I want. Okay, now see how it's just blunt and straight? Comb it through. And then I want to grab it, twist it the opposite way, so that it forms like that, so it's easier to cut, and I would cut downward. Again, you want it to go this way instead of straight across, so I'm going to cut downward. I'll turn it so you guys can see. And then you want to cut upward. And then make sure it's even. Okay, now see how you can tell my right side is shorter than my left side. So that's that so far, and I'm going to work on the left side. I will go back to it because it's not going to be 100% even. So first I cut it straight across is what I do. And then I cut downward. And then I cut upward. So that it's even. So see how it's even now? Okay, now you guys can tell that I have finished the first layer. It is shorter by just a tiny bit. When I have blunt bangs, I only cut little by little because they cover my eyes easily. And so I would cut a little higher, and I would only cut like about a centimeter or so, or half a centimeter. But when I cut side swept, I either cut a whole centimeter or 2 centimeters or something like that, because when it's side swept, it goes that way, so it's easier to get it away from your eyes. But when I have blunt bangs, it colors my eyes easier. So I forgot to put water on my hair because I wanted to be more precise. But the second layer I will show you with the water. So I will comb it down like this, and then spray a little on it, and then comb it through again. You want to focus the water on the ends because that's what you're cutting. You guys can see. And then here you see how I layer in the V shape down. So that's what you want to do when you part blunt bangs, because you want the sides to be longer than the middle so that it frames your face instead of straight across. So here I will cut the whole thing and then one side at a time. So I'll show you here. I'm going to first cut straight across. And then I will section it off one side at a time, because that seems to be easier to me. And make sure that it's shorter than your bottom layer, because it would look odd if it's longer. See how right now it is longer than the bottom layer? You want it to be shorter than it. So I'm going to start layering it, and keep in mind that you want the ends to be longer, so this side to be longer than the middle. So that's what I will do. And then I'm going to do the other side, which was still all blunt. See? No layers. So I'm going to cut that. Hi guys, so this is how my bangs look afterward with my hair down, and it's not perfect. Don't expect things to be perfect. Don't expect your bangs to be perfectly cut, because again, you're cutting it yourself, and if it's your first time, it might be a little hard. But remember, do it little at a time, and practice makes perfect. So these are how my bangs look. Don't be afraid that you'll mess up, because if you do it little at a time, it would be okay. And you would just fix it up to your liking. So this is how my bangs look afterward. They're just blunt bangs, and they're right above my eyes. I don't want it above my eyebrows because I like them to be covered. So just like that. And I haven't done anything to my hair, and I haven't cut my layers in a while because I want them to grow out and my hair to be a little bit thicker. And I know I wanted it to be thinner, but I want it to be thicker now. And so that's how my bangs look right now. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.